Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome to another MTG NerdPhil video. We are continuing our Kaldheim preparation. This is week 3, our final week before Kaldheim officially drops. So we've got a lot to look forward to. If you're wondering what decks you should be kind of thinking about, what archetypes, individual cards, themes, definitely check out the description. Check out my channel. I've got 3 whole weeks of different decks I've been looking into. Just been having fun and just helping you prepare. Think about what wild cards you want to craft and build and whatnot. So if you want to support this channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit that alarm bell. Gets me on the more people's faces and helps you find me a little bit easier in the future. And I'm just trying to hit that sweet 200 number. I think that will be a huge accomplishment for me, especially given how crazy things have been going recently, just with life and work. But today we're here to talk about Grixis Giants, and we did an Izzet Giants video. It looked pretty good there. Izzet Giants already looking decently strong in the current meta, so it's only going to get better. So they decide to go with Grixis and decide to use blue as a third color. Try to see how we put Grix into this, and he's there as a surprise factor more than anything. So let me show you what we're working with. Got Heartless Act, premium removal spell. Skyclave Shade for a continual resource, Robber of the Rich to get more resources, Scorching Dragonfire for the removal, Croxa, of course, is a giant, so perfect fit here, Murderous Rider for the removal, Bone Crusher, of course, one of the best red cards, and of course, is a giant. Then we got Kazul's Fury. I'm trying this out. Kazul's Fury is going to be, I think, actually pretty decent, given that the giants are going to be relatively pretty big. So, chucking them as removal or to the face to end the game could be pretty good here. I am playing 2 Lilianas because I don't mind discarding too much. Might do us more favors. Tectonic Giant has been doing really good in the past few videos, so definitely love seeing that Tectonic Giant is here. We got Thrix for the surprise card, of course, so he's our blue. And we got Siren's Skull Smashing, 2 islands, 3 castles, 4 swamps, 5 mountains, 4 pathways, and 3 fabled passage. Been trying to fiddling with the lands. It's kind of tough because Grixis Giants right now is like a little hard to pull off because I don't have the Kaldheim cards yet, but we're just trying it out. Again, this is just a preparation video. We're just trying to see if this is, look how it looks right now, and if we think it's going to get better, all that fun stuff. So this is a great hand. We've got all of our colors, no need for pathways, no need for fabled passage. I do need a second black and a second blue source to get some of these cards moving a little bit, but for now we have a turn 2, turn 3 play, so can't complain about that. Oh, perfect. And I'm gonna do the Fable Passage now. I'm just gonna get the black mana source now because I know for a fact I'm going to need the Murderous Rider, and then I only have 3 Thrixes, so I don't know the likelihood of me drawing them. Ooh, Fortune Dragonfire, huh? So I actually don't want him to ramp, so I'm just gonna remove it. Let's just keep him off the ramp as much as we can. Let's try not to Alright, another form of ramp here. If he doesn't play a land, okay, he does play a land. Do I go for the removal? Let's see, he's gonna have access to 5 mana next turn. Well, you know what? Let's just give it to him for now. We luckily saved off a turn of ramp. We'll let him play the big thing and then just Murderous Rider it. If it's a Garruk's Harbinger, then we're in trouble, but for now we're okay. He's hovering over the shade, so that tells me he probably has a Bone Crusher Giant, given that he's Teamer. So that's okay. Decisive Primal Might here, which is so odd. Okay, he actually didn't find a land, so now I am actually going to Murderous Rider. Because that tells me he has a lot of big stuff in hand, and if I can keep him off that at least, we'll be looking a little bit better, I think. Okay, another ramp dude. This is going to be interesting. So I'm actually going to do one of the strangest things, but I actually think it's correct. Just given how strange his hand seems to be. We're just we're gonna chuck our own dude. at the ramp dude, because oh, I can't be any happier. He plays Ranger Skyle. I'm just gonna say this. He might have watched one of my videos. I'm like, I think I'm the only YouTuber that really pushes for Ranger Skyle and heroic intervention. So there you go. And now we got a 6/6 dude coming at our face. So this is what I'm talking about. He had big stuff though, so he was ready. Let's just play him for. Not much we can do about a 6/6 flyer right now. So maybe holding up the Murderous Rider was the correct decision, but whew. Alright, lots of things happening here. This is cool. Alright, so he kept a very like ramp heavy hand, which makes sense. Alright. Well, I mean, once we find a removal, unless he has another Ranger Skyle, which, you know, I would be okay with if he does. Okay, interesting. We have a Liliana. We can neg 6 that. I've got 3 cards in the graveyard. You know, let's just go full throttle here for a little bit. Let's just see what we can find. Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, that kind of actually helps him. Alright, decides to block the biggest thing coming at his face. That's fine. Alright, so I don't think the game is ours. That was, you know, we tried to keep him off the ramp. Might have been the incorrect thing to do, but decides to hold back here. Well, I'm going to play the Lily here. I'm going to allow him to have a decision.
Run now, and I might spare your life.
Okay, got rid of a land. Oh, geez, that was terrible for us. That was absolutely terrible for us. All right. So we can... Well, do we... Well, the Lily's going to die, so we might as well do this. We might as well make it a target to keep something off our backs.
Don't you just love the smell of death?
So, this is interesting. I don't think the game is ours, though. Oh, yeah, if he's doing something like that, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Woo! Alright, lots of things happening here. I don't have an artifact or an enchantment for him to get rid of, but yeah, this is not good. Oof! Ooh wee! Yeah, we exiled lands for him, and I mean he is living in paradise right now. He's got it all figured out, so kudos to him. Yep. Good game. Good game. Alright, so didn't really work out here, obviously. Again, this is, you know, something we're just trying out. You know, we're looking at it and seeing if this is a thing. Maybe I'm going about Grixis all wrong in this case. Maybe I need blue for the counter spells and draw. I'm not really sure. Just I imagine Giants wants to be aggressive though, and maybe a little bit of tempo cards, but so that's kind of like my line of thinking here. But again, this is, you know, this is hopefully for you to go like, oh, I want to try Grixis Giants because of Croxa, and then hopefully you're seeing this and going like, is it gonna work? Is it viable? So we look like mono red here. Very interesting what the what our starting hand looks like. I'm gonna keep it. It's playable at least. We look like mono red for some odd reason. You know, none of our black and blue mana sources. So we're gonna grab a black with Fabled Passage. So Loris. So probably rogues. Just given how fast he kept. Oh, he mulliganed. Yep, this is Rune Crab. Okay, it's actually nice. We have a target. We have a pretty easy target for it. I guess I could have actually played the Fury tapped, but doesn't really matter too much, I think. So he's gonna probably play Fabled Passage. Millis for 3. Okay, nope. do lose Castle Lockwing, which kind of sucks, and a Bone Crusher Giant. Really hated that. Really hate to see it. I'm just gonna pass here. Let him make the first move in regards to what he wants to do. Okay, that's fine with me. Oh, perfect. We got a Skyclave Shade in the graveyard. Don't hate that one bit. Keeps deciding to pass, which is interesting. Alright. I'll force him to use a removal spell now then. He doesn't have it. Very interesting. Okay. So, that being said, I'm actually just going to go for the Skyclave Shade here. It's a free resource for us. This is what I like about the Shade in like mill matchups. It's just a free resource. Yeah, I mean, we got a counterspell out for free basically. We kind of lost with the tempo, but like it's not even that bad. Like, yeah, like this is as good as it gets, honestly. Could play the Robber, but I don't really see the point of that. I'd rather have him play the Lurrus and then try to go for the Bone Crusher Giant play. Worst comes to worst. Okay. We're just gonna do this now. Wow. Yeah, so now we're pretty much in the clear. Like, I don't see how things can go any worse for us, if I'm frankly honest. And that's double Robber of the Rich. That's pretty hard to pass up. Or is it just one? No, it's two. It's two because I want to get the card resources. Boom. Okay. So we beat looks like he just had a bad hand, honestly. So but that's kind of that's the power of Bone Crusher Giant. Like, it's honestly one of the best red. It's the best, if not the second best in my opinion, next to Embercleave, because the utility of Bone Crusher Giant and its power spike is just supremely high. Like, even playing it as a 4/3 for 3, like, that's not that bad. Like, that's like, I mean, especially with like its mana cost. Like, I mean, I'm thinking of like I'm gonna keep this risky keep, but it's fine. I'm thinking of like Steel Leaf Champion, but that's triple green. Like, you're probably committed to like mono green, and that, you know, maybe you can put yourself in a secondary color as like a really support card, which is something I do. I play like Gruul, but I play red for like the support color, and I only do it for like the Rekindling Phoenix in my historic whatever deck. I haven't played historic in like so long, since like Paper Magic was a thing in LGS stores before COVID hit. So this is of course a very risky keep, but we have turn 2, turn 3, I mean, we have plays, so it's pretty hard to kind of not play this. And it's okay if, you know, I'm not necessarily, again, this is more of a test run for you guys. I'm not like trying to, but of course standard ranked is the place to play it, because it's, you know, that's where you want to learn if your deck, you know, really functions. Because I think in normal play people are more willing to bring jank, and like, not opposed to jank. I mean, that's what we do on this channel a lot. But I just want to know if our quote-unquote jank holds up. So, all right, our opponent definitely thinking about, maybe he's also kind of in a bind of like, do I keep this hand? Do I mulligan it? All right, so search for the black now, and then we'll probably put the Izzet pathway as a red, just to get everything online here for the most part. All right, he scries here. It's pretty nice. Scries to the bottom, so that's good for us. Oh, that was also very nice. Don't mind a second Izzet pathway. So let's get the Croxa going. Okay, gives us information too once he discards, which is nice. So probably set this for red just to hopefully get our Tectonic Giant going. That's actually, I don't mind seeing that disappear, because we are playing creatures. So plays the Cobra. We are definitely going to yeet that out of existence. Just, I do not like seeing the Cobra. So play this for red. That's the turn. Now we just need to draw a black source, and then our hand is viable. Now, of course, we could be drawing one of our 3 Grixis. Draw an island. All right. I'm not opposed to that. Don't mind landing a Tectonic Giant here. probably should have played the Skyclave Shade just to bait out removal. But I'm okay with Tectonic Giant also going because can at least I'll get one use out of him. So he's definitely thinking about it. That's the thing. He has the removal spell. Probably another Murderous Rider, which is fine. It's a Heartless Act. Alright, so we're going to exile actually. Kind of see what we're working with. Get another land or a Robber of the Rich. Well, let's do the land. I don't think Robber of the Rich is particularly helpful right now. Don't need 3 red sources, but I'd rather... But that also helped because the next 2 cards weren't going to get our hand going. So that was, you know, that, again, I really love Tectonic Giant for that. Oh, we got a Questing Beast going. So, a little painful, but not too bad. Okay, so we can play this tapped. We're actually going to Heartless Act here. Because potentially Murderous Rider can hit Planeswalkers, which, you know, could be a Garou coming. So, definitely need to prepare for that. Or Vivian. Could be both. I play both. I like to play both in like... Oh, okay, so this is Jund, actually. Oh, okay, so it could be Korvold. Korvold stuff. He's not really playing Sacrifice stuff, so I'm not... See, there's the Vivian. There's the Vivian. I did say that was coming. I do need a black source, though. Where are our black sources? Arena, give us a black source. Nope. Okay. So let's play this for blue. So we have not drawn a second black source, which is kind of unusual, to be quite honest. Just given the fact that we have way more black sources. Actually, and our black source came from a Fabled Passage, so... this is a little unfortunate stuff, what's happening here, but nothing... I mean... you know, it is what it is. Oh, wow. I'm actually okay with that. That helps me draw cards, and I kind of need help, so... Thank you for playing that card. I actually love that card. Stormfist Crusader. I think Rakdos aggro will definitely be, or even Rakdos midrange will definitely be a thing. So I'm actually okay with that. So
we will adapt to any threat.
He's attacking here. I was like, huh, strange. Oh gosh. Okay. So, well, let's at least figure out what's in his hand. Let's get that going a little bit. Oh, okay. That's actually good, because we might need to get rid of this Vivian. Alright, we're going to exile. Gotta really find something here. Oh my goodness. Well, we can play... Sorry, Skull Smashing at least. Alright, yep, makes sense.
I'm tougher than you think.
So I could do this for 2. Get rid of it now. That's okay, we'll pass. Ah, finally, our black mana source that we've been looking for. Okay, so now we can actually get rid of the Vivian and a little bit more, I think.
Diversity is our greatest strength.
Honestly, though, we're a little too far behind. Like, this second black source came in way too late. Like, given how many times we've been digging too, it's kind of crazy how long it took, so I'm actually a little surprised, if I'm frankly honest. Oh, goodness, yeah, this is not good. Yeah, this game might be lost here, but that's okay. Again, we're trying things. You know, this is also generally why I avoid 3-color. Your mana just kind of gets a little bit. Of course, now we draw the black mana. Your mana just gets a little clunky after. I actually think we have to play the Croxa here just to potentially save our butts. Or do we do this for 6? Get rid of things. That doesn't really save us though. Well, alright. Let's just try it at least. I'm not really sure, well, you know, what's happening, to be quite frank. We're... Alright, and Skyclave Shade cannot. Alright, a third Croxa. It's actually not like the worst thing in the world, it just doesn't help us. So it is what it is. You know, you just gotta work with what you have. You know, that's the name of the game. There's a Questing Beast. That's actually pretty bad. So opponent drew pretty nicely here. Yeah, opponent drew pretty nicely here. Can't complain. Yeah, this is the power Vivian. Just free tokens. I mean, it's just insane.
And Decoria answers.
All right, he kind of knows. All right, so I'll try one more game. I mean, normally I would cut it, but it feels that we're kind of working with minimal grounds, and I also want to show the potential of this deck. So this video might be a tad bit longer than you expect it to be, but maybe you'll appreciate it. Give me a little bit more watch time, of course. If you're still here, not subscribed, haven't given a thumbs up, hit the alarm bell. Really help me out here. Again, this is the wacky stuff that you'll see on my channel. We definitely have to mulligan this, unfortunately. I'd love to keep this, but alright, this we can at least do. I guess the Thrix has got to go. Yeah, maybe I just built this deck all wrong. If you got any suggestions, let me know. I'm, you know, gonna play a Fans deck on Friday. So, you know, I'm happy to, you know, make any suggestions that you guys want me to do. So this tells me he has Light of Hope because there was a slight pause for 1 white, and that's a card that... Oh, Haktos. He's playing Boros Warriors? What's he got for 1 mana? I assume it would be Light of Hope, but that's more of a mono white deck, so not really sure what I'm seeing here. Okay. I'm gonna Heartless Act. Yeah, we can Heartless Act it. Alright, take a land out, although he might be good on land, so that might actually help him more than anything. Okay. Do I keep removing? I think so. Akiri is a resource engine. And we might get a 2-drop here from the opponent. That might be nice. Oh, we just take another land out. Not what I wanted necessarily. Might be helping the opponent more than anything at this point. Yeah, I think we're helping our opponent. The opponent's been set on lands and they would have actually been flooded. So, unfortunately, Robert the Rich is actually backfiring against us. So, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. I usually don't, like, worry too much about those things personally because it's just, oh, whatever. You know, what are you going to do? This guy's playing very similar to what we play, though, in Boros Warriors. That was also one of our Kaldheim prep videos. Go ahead and check that out. We've just been helping our opponent. So this is kind of funny, but, I mean, hey, what are you going to do, right? Alright, so he probably has a pump spell coming in right here. Probably a Rimrock Knight. Oh, it's a Resolute Strike. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright, we'll play the Haktos. So it's protection from everything except 2. The one thing the one thing he has? Seriously? Oh my gosh, that's actually hilarious. Well, that's actually kind of funny, because if he swings in, then we get to swing back. So he decides not to. Oh, it's actually pretty nice here. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll swing. I'll swing in. I don't mind swinging in here. Swinging in for 6 seems pretty good. Oh wow, nice. Okay, cool. All right, he plays Wars a little bit differently. All right. Yeah, I'm just kind of throwing here, honestly. I mean, we've helped our opponent more than anything with our Robber of the Riches, so that's kind of why I'm just kind of like, whatever. Like, how many lands did we give him? 3? We gave him 3 turns of not being flooded. So he ended up actually drawing really, really well. So, what else could be? This is one of the strange days of Arena, honestly. All right, so Grixis Giants, I'm gonna say is a no go at least for now. Don't do it for now. At least don't do it the way I did it. Hey, you live and you learn though, honestly, and that's what we're trying to do here. So, um, if you at least enjoyed it, watching me kind of get screwed over in so many different ways, so hitting that thumbs up, really helped me out. Um, you know, Again, thank you for all your support so far. I know this isn't like one of the common videos. I usually try to make like off decks work, but in this case, it didn't. But hey, that's what we do here. So, right now up top, YouTube is showing you a video of my most recent upload. Right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically will like. So, go ahead, check those out. Explore their channel. Really help me out. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for support. Guys, really keep me going during this time, and I appreciate that. Like, especially interacting with some of you just gives me a little bit more life in this time. So really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for your support and love. I'll see you for your next NerdPhil.